Welcome to another reaction video. We're going to be reacting to a pretty interesting First Amendment audit that Long Island, was it? Long Island Audit posted just recently. I watched the whole video. There's two parts of it that I want to make sure that I bring to your attention, and maybe I can put in my 2 cents on this. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Manny. I was in the Marine Corps for a few years, and I fought for the Constitution myself. I'm against tyranny. I'm against that kind of mentality to where they think they kind of just own the place, not knowing that our tax dollars actually pays for these services, for these establishments, government establishments, and we're like the owners basically. So anything that is public, it belongs to us. The public pays for it, so they're using our tax money to provide that business basically, and we own it. So it is only our right to be able to go and record in public, record these officials, any government employees like this, making sure that they're using our money properly, right? I'm a business owner myself, so I know a little bit about having your own business, right? And what is legal and what is illegal. So other than that, the name of the video that we're going to go into is Tyrant Deputy Gets Inches from Journalist Face, so on and so on. So let's get into it. Let's go straight to the video. Let's check it out. So this is the little part that, there's two parts, like I said. This is the part that I want to bring to your attention, and then the other one, you know, he's in public right now.
Is your likeness, you're in public, aren't you?
Not on your camera, I'm not.
You are in public. This is a public place. We're in public. You have security cameras here filming me.
What I'm saying is I don't know what you're doing.
I would appreciate it if you backed away from me. I would appreciate that. Just back away.
So right there, like right off the bat, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're just recording, you can't go up to a person and say, stop what you're doing because I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it's mind your own business. Mind your own business. If it's not breaking the law, if you're not watching somebody breaking into a car, or you know, just going around and around on a vehicle, checking out the vehicle, you can ask a question. Does that person need to answer? Probably not. Probably not, because suspicion is not a crime. Not a crime. So right here, we have now this guy like getting this close to some man. This is dangerous, even for a police officer. It's dangerous to get to this close to a private citizen. This is very disrespectful, man. Very disrespectful from this guy, and that's the kind of mentality that some of these officers have. And we need to put a stop to this. All right. So look at how close he is.
But what I can say,
I would appreciate it if you backed away from me.
you're in public.
You're standing inches from me. Back away.
Yeah, see, but it's called harassment now. If you get this close to a person's face, it's harassment. Is there's not before all that, like I said, common courtesy, right? Give people their space. Is this giving people their space right in front of them? You're like breathing on somebody. I will hate that. I will definitely hate that. And I will probably even, you know, kind of back up a little bit. And if they keep doing it, something's going to go wrong, right? So this is what this guy's doing right now. That is harassment. And we need to make sure we expose. This is not right. Basically, this is not right. It's unprofessional.
You're in public.
Back away, officer. De-escalate. Get back in your truck and go have your lunch.
And the thing with, I think his name is Sean from Long Island Audit. The thing with him, he's very calm. He doesn't lose his composure that easy, which is good. But then on top of that, it's good to have self-control. But man, like I put myself in his shoes. I'm a military personnel myself. Well, I used to be, and I was a drill instructor in the Marine Corps. So something like this, that's very disrespectful. I will probably chew him out. You know, he's working for the government. He's a police officer, you know, and he's a servant. He's serving the public. And this is how you do this. You know, getting in front of somebody's people, especially their breath or something like that, is like, no, get away from me. And then even after the whole COVID thing, like I don't know what you have, guy. Get away from me. I would have probably chewed him out. I wouldn't lose my bearing, but I probably would have chewed him out.
Go enjoy your lunch. This is not what you want to do.
What's the name of your YouTube page?
You want to go to lunch. That's what you want to do. You don't want to do this. There's no reason for it. You thought you were going to intimidate me coming up on me like that. Didn't work, did it? Didn't back.
Yeah, so and they do that a lot, just using the uniform for intimidation. I don't think as a military personnel we used our uniform for intimidation. Actually, in the Marine Corps, you can't really wear your uniform out in the civilian. I know like Air Force or Army branch, they don't really care about that, but as Marines, we hardly ever are able to wear our uniform out in public, like going to a regular store. I don't think so. That's why you don't really see any Marines in uniform around, even because I was stationed in 29 Palms or even in North Carolina. You will not see a Marine out in the city, in the community, wearing the uniform. So I don't. That's just me.
Back up an inch. Now please back up and de-escalate. Or go get your supervisor. Can you call a supervisor? Because this guy is trying to intimidate me.
We got Dave.
You intimidate those guys in there, you ain't gonna intimidate me. You intimidate them because they're in handcuffs and they're in cells. I'm not in either one of those right now. So you're not intimidating me. Now
And that's fine, you know, let's say this guy, he's a PO, right? A parole officer. And that's all right. You know, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. And that's the thing. These kind of interactions right here can actually come out in a positive form. How? Because humbling yourself, right? Look at like this guy right here. He's coming up, confronting him aggressively, trying to use intimidation tactics, getting in front of him like that. Like if he's gonna fight him, very unprofessional, of course. But then we can learn from these things, as a military personnel or even a police officer or PO or anybody in that occupation. You know, you gotta humble yourself. You have to, you know, make sure that you're continually evaluating yourself. Are you doing the right thing? Right? Are you doing the right thing? Was this appropriate? How do I handle this? De-escalation. You know, go find out exactly what this freedom of press is, right, in the Constitution. So, yeah, you know, you can correct yourself if you humble yourself.
back up, go to lunch, stop harassing me, stop trying to intimidate me. Tyrant.
So yeah, he's a PO, a probation officer, and so that's kind of the main error that happened here on this video. But we're gonna see another error by a higher up. Like right here, we have a corporal right there. I don't know what rank the other correctional officer was, but he's a corporal right here. So a corporal in the Marine Corps is like a non-commissioned officer, and then you keep on picking up rank after that. But before that, you know, you're like a lance corporal or private first class, stuff like that. Yeah, so man, it's interesting. That's why I actually like watching these. You know, I mentioned on my other reaction video that some of these are pretty legit. Some auditors know how to do it, just like with the probation officers or even police officers. You know, we're not perfect. We're learning. You know, we're not gonna know every single thing in the force. So, but you know, we should be always open for correction, especially if you don't know. Go and find out. Go and get the truth. Go get correction. Go find facts. Right? Is this facts? Can one actually record in public like that? Yes, you actually can. So right there, they're telling them that they can't go in and stuff like that. So what he's gonna be doing is he's gonna go and see if he can speak to one of their sergeants or somebody at a higher position, because this is, you know, this is wrong.
This is a public lobby, correct?
So that's a public lobby.
I don't consent to using my
Look
likeness on your security camera
especially
footage.
when there's
so
cameras
you know.
around, you should definitely be able to go in. They're not gonna have a camera like that in private places because it's private, right? So we don't really know what's going on back there. We can't record back there or anything like that because it's private. There's gonna be public spaces with private little sections inside, and there's a purpose for that. There's is privacy of maybe data, personal data from those that are on probation and stuff like that. But check this out.
Good, good.
I'm a Sergeant Moore of the Sheriff's Office here.
Hey, Sergeant.
Concerned.
Right.
Something wrong or?
Sergeant Moore, no, it was just, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some B-roll footage of the facility here. I'm working on a story, the county facility here. And while I was doing that, some correctional officers approached me. One in particular, he got in my face, tried to intimidate me. And, you know, I just wanted to file a complaint against that correctional officer.
Okay, you'll have to say that with their supervisor. I'm a patrol sergeant.
Right.
It's going to be a...
Right, the supervisor just ignored me. He saw it happen. Like I said, he got like right in my face, like inches from.
And we actually have a sergeant right here. He should know more.
Corrections.
I believe it was Sergeant Smith.
Sergeant Smith.
Smith was one of their names. There was about 5 of them out here, so I just spoke. He went back inside.
Okay.
But you are a law enforcement officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. So, as far as the recording goes, it's not an issue. You have a First Amendment right to freedom of the press, all that kind of stuff, as long as you are not recording anything going on within the facility or causing a disruption to the
right. No restricted areas or anything like that. Right. No restricted.
See, there you have it. So, this officer right here, he's very educated in the First Amendment and the freedom of press right that we have. So that's awesome. And those are the ones we're looking for right there. Well, we're not actually looking. Well, I'm speaking for the ones that are doing the First Amendment audits because they're the ones out there in the firefight, right? Protecting our rights, especially the right to freedom of press, right? So we have this sergeant right here. He knows what's up, man. Very honorable officer right here. So I give him kudos. And then as you continue, he's gonna go over here to make a complaint, but they don't have a complaint letter, this and that.
Yes,
Sheriff.
sir. Yes, sir. I would love to
So
speak
let's
to
see
you.
who this guy is.
Yeah, so I was out here just taking some pictures and video. I was very cordial to everybody who came
me
into
back
contact.
up.
Just
Sheriff.
answer my question. Thank you. You too.
All right.
Thank you. Absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen.
Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Thank you for requesting to talk with me.
Yes.
Sheriff.
Yes, sir. I would love to speak to you.
So you got a complaint?
Yeah, so I was out here just taking some pictures and video. I was very cordial to everybody who came into contact with me. And
So the thing with this officer, I think he's the chief. Of the police force here, and man, so he's gonna give him the whole scoop, the whole story, how the other officer got right in front of his face and all that. And this is what I want to bring up to your attention. Look at his reaction after this, because I've been in situations like this where one of my Marines will disrespect somebody or just show no courtesy, very disrespectful or something like that, belligerent. And if once they bring that to my attention, man, we're gonna take disciplinary matters, right? And well, the first way that we discipline is gonna be chew them out.
You're welcome to film and do everything.
All right, so he just showed him the video, okay, and look at his reaction, okay. So right after he shows them,
here to exercise my right.
let me see, where was he watching it? Was he watching it? Yeah, he was just looking at it.
Discuss it.
Okay, I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's basically everything that transpired, Sheriff.
So he just seen his officer get right in his face. Okay, that right there. The whole I don't want to be recorded. That's fine. He's not educated in that area, which we all should be, right? But the whole getting in the face like that, very disrespectful. is that shouldn't be tolerable. So he just saw that. Okay, he just saw that. Look at his reaction.
Here's the deal, man. You're welcome to film and do everything. All right. I know what you're here for. You may get some reaction out of people. I'm gonna go talk to them and let them know that you can be here and you can do this. It's just part.
Right there. So basically, he gaffed them off. He's like, all right, check this out. You can record it. No, whoa, wait. Your officer just got it right in my face. Are you gonna say anything about that? Are we gonna take care of that? This other stuff that he's saying that can be taken care of later. He's gonna tell them that, oh, we know what you're here for. You just want to get a. No, it's not. Watch the whole video. He's not. He's recording in public and he's exercising his First Amendment right. The freedom of press. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Part of it. But as long as you don't start harassing no one or sticking it up anybody's face, I don't care, man. You're welcome to be here. So.
Right. But what do you?
Talk with him.
Right. So I'm not looking for anybody to harass me. I'm not looking for anybody to.
Oh, see right there. So what are you doing? So he's calling him a liar. He's calling him a liar. Oh, if that's not what you're doing, then what are you doing? He's calling him a liar right there. Like, no. Did you not just watch the video? I didn't do the harassing here. It was your officer. See, so this guy right here, right away, thinks that that's what he's there for, which, and it's because some of the other auditors, they give other auditors a bad name, right? They do that. They use profanity. They'll use certain ways and techniques to get them aroused, for the lack of better words, and get a reaction from them for views, for clicks, so on and so on. But if you're watching this video, none of that happened, unless Sean actually cut that part out, so.
To intimidate me.
But you're trying to provoke a reaction out of people. So
Well, you just watched the video.
But he didn't do anything illegal, did he?
It's very concerning that you're the sheriff of this county and you don't. You could say he didn't do anything illegal.
He didn't.
He didn't do anything illegal. Well, I would consider it harassment, so I would consider it illegal. If I did that to you, if I walked up to you, so if it.
See, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to take accountability for that, because at the end of the day, whatever your junior officers, like in the Marine Corps, junior Marines, whatever they do, it's gonna come up the chain of command. As for me, when I was in the Marine Corps, my junior Marines as an NCO, whatever they did, it was me. I took the hit for it. So that's why when one of them will do something wrong, it didn't follow orders, then they get chewed out. And you know what? In the Marine Corps, as a Marine, it's better for you to get chewed out than to get an NJP. Get chewed out. I'd rather get chewed out than get paperwork going, and now it's in your record, right? I'd rather get chewed out. We all accepted that, which is better if you really think about it. I'd rather get chewed out than getting something in my record. That it'll prevent you from getting promoted, so on and so on. There's bad consequences for that. See, so this guy is not taking care of this responsibly as a higher up, right? So it's crazy. That's why I was like, wait, what? And that's just the kind of mentality that they got going on right now. So I don't know, man. I'll be making more of these videos if you like. If you did like this reaction video, hit the little thumbs up button so I can know. If you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.